A very shocking update has been published regarding UK immigration. So guys, apparently some set of migrants have been stopped from getting British citizenship. That means even when they apply, they will be denied. So no matter how long they stay in the UK, they won't be granted British citizenship. If you are curious to know who this set of migrants are, you need to watch this video to the end. So please stay tuned. You're absolutely welcome again to watch another video on this channel. With this channel, I share relevant immigration updates that can help you to stay informed. I'll enjoin you to please tap on that subscribe button to join my lovely YouTube community. And please turn on your notification bell so you are notified when relevant updates are posted that could be of help to you or guide anyone you know. Now back to the details of this shocking update. As you may have known, UK have been looking for ways to cut down net migration, but this one was actually a shocker to many people, and it's taking effect from the 10th of February. That's the most shocking part. Like, it's already taking effect before we even got to know about it. So what is this update? They are saying that migrants, like illegal migrants who came into the UK, no matter how long they stay, they will not be granted British citizenship. This was published on the Govt.uk website. So usually, when you want to get British citizenship, there's something they call a good character report. So if you meet the criteria in that good character report, you are able to get the British citizenship. Some people came here not really through legal route like work or school routes. Some of them came through boats and the likes. But after they stayed here for years, they got granted British citizenship and they became British. Now, the government is saying that if you came through an illegal route, which is not approved, let's say you didn't come through a job route or school or any legal means of migration to the UK, no matter how long you stay here, when you are applying for British citizenship, they will trace it back to how you came. And if it's illegal, you won't be granted British citizenship. It is important you watch this video, in case you know anyone that this will affect. It's very pertinent that you get the guidelines so you're able to counsel them accordingly, because to apply for British citizenship alone costs a fortune. Just imagine you are applying for this citizenship and you are not granted. But what they are saying is that if you have applied before 10th of February, and already 10th of February has passed, if you've applied, it will be considered. But if you are applying after 10th of February and you know that the route you came into the UK, one of those things you could do is don't even bother paying such amount of money, because they are not going to refund you and they may still vet and refuse the citizenship. What happens at the end? You did not gain and you are losing. So this is the reason why you need to watch this video. And I'm going to show you directly from the website so that you see what has been stated to know if it affects you or not. So on the Govt.uk website, there were a lot of pages there. Just to make it much easier, one of the firms, Free Movement, have made it much easier to digest. Stated categorically that the good character guidance has been amended to block refugees from naturalization. I was in a taxi yesterday and the taxi driver was quite experienced with this immigration stuff, and he was trying to share with me that there are some people that they just give some excuses to come into the UK to say, oh, they were not safe in their country. You remember when the war between the Ukraine and everything, most people were granted British citizenship on that ground because it wasn't safe for them to be there during the war and the disasters. So some people have even lied and they gave them citizenship. So those ones were not legal. They were just like illegal migrants. But now they've reviewed to say they are not giving citizenship, to say you came through boats, because you are going to give them an excuse that you are running away from danger or anything. You are not granted citizenship. Look at now, they are saying good character guidance amended to block refugees from naturalization. So there have been some important additions to page 50 and 51 of the good character guidance. This is what you need to know. And these additions have potentials to block a large number of refugees from naturalizing. This is effective immediately from the 10th of February. Now, what changes has been effected? Let's listen to this. Any person applying for citizenship from 10th of February who previously entered the UK illegally will normally be refused, regardless of the time that has passed. Before, when you stayed up to 10 years plus 15 years and you've been doing something legal since you came in, they could consider. But now they say, regardless of the time that has passed, regardless of the new good record you have kept, you will be denied. So any person also applying for citizenship before 10th of February, where illegal entry is a factor, will continue to have their application reviewed to determine whether the immigration breach should be disregarded for the purpose of character assessment. So the chances are really slim right now. The chances are slim if the route you came into the UK was an illegal one. And I think this update is not just because of those who have come. It's just to give a tip for as many who are still planning to come into the UK. I know sometimes you really love the UK, you want to immigrate, but please strive to get a legal route. If you are getting an illegal route, look at now. Because the journey of anyone who really relocates to the UK, and if you love the UK, you relocate, you want to settle, right? You want to eventually settle, perhaps get ILR or British citizenship, as the case may be for most people. I wouldn't say for everyone, because some people do not really have the mind of settling in UK. Now, with this, you need to borrow a tip that if you are planning to go through the boat or going through some other illegal means, which is listed in this document, please think twice. Now, these are the sessions that have been added to page 51. One of the sessions is the arriving without a required valid entry or electronic travel authorization is like having made a dangerous journey. So one of the people they will be refusing is those who they've considered to have made a dangerous journey. As most people do not have the visa. I've heard of people traveling through boats. They just smuggle themselves into the UK. You know, the border controls is much tighter right now, right? So please, it's still worth thinking twice if you are trying to do that. The border control is high. Deportation is high at this time. And also, they are saying if it's a dangerous journey, if you don't have that required valid entry. You know, right now, it's no more the BRB cards as much. From March 31st, officially it's going to be the e-visas. So you have to be able to prove that you are legal in the UK. A person who applies for citizenship from this time, who has previously arrived without a required valid entry, having made a dangerous journey, will normally be refused citizenship. So now they've explained what a dangerous journey includes. It includes, but is not limited to, traveling by small boats or concealed in a vehicle or other conveyance. It does not include, for example, arrival as a passenger with a commercial airline. This is not to be misinterpreted. Some people are going to say now that they are going to be spreading rumors that if you are coming to the UK, you will not be allowed to get British citizenship. This is not what they are saying. If, for instance, you get a work visa or you get a student visa as at now, and it's a legal route, you will be allowed British citizenship when you qualify. That's if the law of the conservative, the likes of Kemi Badenoch, if the law has not taken place, you will still be allowed for British citizenship because it's a legal route. But if for those who are coming through boats or smuggling through vehicle, please, as much as possible, think twice before making that decision. You may need to send this video to somebody you already know who is already planning to smuggle themselves into UK. Please think twice before making the decision. It's not always green at the other side. Another thing you need to take note of, why I'm so particular making this video, is because making this application is very expensive and you will not be refunded when they deny you. Please, if you know anyone who wants to apply for British citizenship, tell them to think twice if they're applying on these grounds of illegal entry, or saying because some of them they are confident that they will be granted because they've known people that it was granted before, but things have changed. Please tell them that things have changed. The website is saying that naturalization applications are expensive and there is no right of appeal against a refusal. I'm going to leave the link of this lovely article because he did break it down. He did a good job in breaking it down. But simply what you need to know is what I have said already. If you are here, if you came here through an illegal route and you stayed here and you want to apply for British citizenship, please, I will enjoin you to think twice, or before you pay that money, because it's not going to be refunded to you. Before you pay that money, seek for advice from a solicitor or anybody to know if it's going to likely be approved or not. So that you don't, because most times people even borrow. They use the credit system. You get a loan to even apply for that. Just imagine you've not even paid back the loan and you have lost the money. and this government are very nice in taking your money nicely. So please think twice before applying. So this is one of the major changes that has been put in place regarding British citizenship. If you got value from this video, like this video, share to that person you know, or someone you think this video will be of help to. Please share this video. I'll see you in my other videos. For the meantime, stay blessed. Bye.